Ghana Finance Minister Ato Forson edin komo emra omorede State of Nation Address ewie no ane wedi enkomo one Ghana for akasa na enkomo ben ena Ato Forson edi yebeko na yekokotie mu ensem aha aye National TV mesese we push video no ama afofo na afofo so ensa etimi akambi na wodo nsa abo sa prasign no so sene yebeya dane de nyina no yede bi etumu a be first person a wansa ebetimi akabi Ato Forson edin komo wachechire wakansem wachechire senia economy no ebesi akọ afiwe na nsem ni nyina ne se enyama yetete so ewo market prices a ye de to ade no sisia no enyama ahyase a eba down na mo de nyama egu akwemu a enyama nso ebetete na afiwe no sisi ampempren mu ya omo State of Nation Address ewie no omo bebe create jobs ama Ghana because we create jobs na say wentumi anya nia esafata ekwan ni ade no enye we ya ebede ena ejuma no omotumi akwakoye nti sisia na omotumi attack roads and other stuffs no sisia no omo bebe create ejuma sene yebeya yebetumi enye bia hye botom na yetumi akọ market na yakwa akoto ewie ye no osanso edinko atua so ekodi nkomo efa koko ekuafo eho na yebeko na yakwa akohwe ensem a odifa nkomo a odi ni nyina yebeko na yakwa akohwe ho asem yenkwe na yenkonkotie Ato Forson ne nsama okan
that when he goes to the market, things have changed. If you are not married, I'm sure your girlfriend may have informed you that things are changing and changing for good. But I recognize that you can't solve all of that in one day. You start from somewhere. The mess that we inherited, the dissipation of state resources, and how things got to, we've used 1 year to turn it around. And I believe going into the future, we'll even do more. So the pledge is that from now on, we will begin the building of the new economy where jobs will be created.
Na owie ya no ena optia so edi enkomo efa koko prices a omote so no ehom odiemu enchechiremu aba na mo a mama kwan ma MPP fo ene nkrofo bi ehyemochi a mo se mo de mo njitum na mo ye demonstration ni we ni ade no na mo bi mo krampoti omo de beko Ivory Coast na makwa akoto no sia wade fogu abobo yemu na foko Ivory Coast na kokoton na Ato Forson kira sisia no de Ivory Coast for price a omoton ewo omusika mu ode bagana sika mu a 1270 Ghana cedis ena Ivory Coast for sisia no omodema ekuafo no enti mo na mo se mo basua mo kokodi akwa Ivory Coast na makoton no Monsieur na monfanko abra Ghana yamamo 2578 Ghana cedis musimu eni nso eni upon nyama bia ekeka ho a mumfa musika ento na mubowie no na still na mugusu ekura musika na mose mompre no monfanko Ivory Coast na monkonkoton made yentie asemo a Ato Forson eni munchechiremu a odebaaye yenkonkotie ne yambra.
The sector was destroyed by the previous administration. No doubt about that. Data available to us point to a cocoa sector that was largely destroyed by the previous administration. It took us some time, but obviously the reality is what has hit us. What do you do with the cocoa? Cocoa is produced here and sold international world market price, and out of the revenue, you pay the farmer. The National Democratic Congress's manifesto we pledge to give the farmer a 70% of the world market price. Today we are doing more than 100%. In fact, as we speak today, our neighbors Ivory Coast has just announced a new producer price. They have reduced the cocoa price per bag, cedi equivalent to 1,270. 1,270. We are buying our farm gate price is 2,578. So clearly, today, Ghana's cocoa, the cocoa farmer in Ghana is getting twice a better price than that of an Ivorian cocoa farmer. And so you can see that the Ghanaian cocoa farmer is better off than that of our neighbors Ivory Coast. This is a sign of a government that cares. This is a sign of a government that is so determined to be very concerned about the welfare of the cocoa farmer. But let me put it this way. Cocoa has long been the mainstay of our country's economy. We have largely purchased cocoa beans without necessary value addition. And the sector has largely been given to foreign participation. The reforms we are putting in place will mean that today you will get indigenes participating in the cocoa sector. One of the reforms that I'm proud of is the fact that going forward we are going to add value to our cocoa, and that we are going to encourage Ghanaian and Ghanaian businesses to enter into cocoa processing. Going forward, jobs will be created in the value chain, not just in the plantation, but will be processed locally, and processors will gain value addition and wealth will be created for the ordinary Ghanaian. Even at the LBC side, license buying companies today, our PBC, produce buying company, was collapsed in the previous regime. Today we are bringing it back. CPC was collapsed by the previous regime. Today we are bringing it back. We are not only bringing it back, we're also going to encourage locals to go into license buying value chain so they can buy cocoa and submit same.
Dr. Ato Forson and Ode and Komono Ane Nensamoa Ode to Gano. You see, Ghana, you bet me a bibia, but Ninano a kakra ena yede ye ade untumi nsolo prekope na won fa anye nyina aya na me hu se binom e kasa ewo aban wei amamu no ho a aya na mo ho eye mesere ho ye me won waye pa because obi bedi 8 years wentumi amfa nya bibia di onimi ane se odi obeboka edi ama Ghana obekokobu eye judge fo dan edi agu odi obekokotu amuna edi ato ho mansuo atemu na asan so apan tontom edi awe Ghana fo na ye wi a enyama bo ayede na ye nya sika mfa nko hospital nko hwe ya ho wati ase inti se aban we ye brebi na se sisi abe mpempem we 1 year mu no we o na wo hwe dwumedi a aban no odi na sa wotina ho na sa wo de unhu ne ekoso na se de bia wo baka se o aban we enya obi a okasa akasa we say MPP ni NDC nyina eye baako ye obi a oye MPP ni na ono ankasa ehu say MPP enni amwa no so obeka no kresa aban we ye no asem obeka ne say MPP ni NDC nyina eye ade baako but onji ntum on ma wu hunu on ka say NDC eye chen eye MPP ai ono ntumi deny the party ono nso so a ontumi nka se aban no wo so no ayade enti no yenya abotre ema aban no na ontumi emfa nhyehyɛ yepa emfa mra sisi ya ne de Ato Forson ama yate ase se ejuma eba bekoso obebe kreti eye jobs a ebetumi aboa ema eye Ghana youth bia no etumi enye bi aye enti umese so obehye video no na afoforo nso ensa etumi akabi na no wa like na odon sabo eye plus sign no so se na be ya dan de nyina na edi bi ba onsa etumi akabi median ya ABK Macau.